Good afternoon, good evening, guys. Hey.
Hey, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing?
And StreamYards is still being a butt. Would you imagine?
Yes, it is. We hate it and love it at the same time.
We're still getting error messages. Thank you, StreamYards. Okay. Hello, lovely. Good to see you.
Oh, sweetheart, it's good to see you too. I look forward to this every week. I really do.
Me too. Hello, guys. So we say hi to the chat before we jump into
yes,
the spookiness that we've got planned.
Let's do it. Let's do
it.
Do it. Do it.
Who have we got, love?
Oh, let's see. Hang on. I'm boomering right here. Okay. Let me scroll y'all back up. I can see I've got two screens on at once. Okay. Y'all just bear with me here. Okay. All right. So, hey, Steve. We got Steve Kenobi. Our homie like you did on Naboo. Always, baby. How you doing? And we've got my cat brother, D-Bud Martin. Good to see you. Snortapoopus Cuber, the world's famous polar bear. Hey, honey, how are you doing? Oh, my God. Script Doctor's Love made me an honorary Canadian. Woot, woot.
Nice.
Yes. And Chris Perza, he actually made me a certificate. An honorary Canadian certificate. So it's official, y'all. What do you say, eh? I can wear my toque. I can wear the Canadian flag, and I can eat maple syrup with impunity. So that's so we got it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who else do we have here? We've got Isaj. Is it Miodi? How do you say your last name?
Isaj Melody. Yes.
Melody. Hey, honey. How are you? Cheers. Good to see you. We're just gonna go ahead and scroll down. Yes, Fortnite. Mary's game room. Fortnite. Deadman walking. Fortnite. Later, God. Absolutely. That's my team. Low spec. Is it Linux? Linux or Linux? Tell me, how the hell do I say that word?
Low spec Linux laptop.
Linux. Hey. Linux. Okay, there we go. Because I've seen that word for years and I've never known how the hell to say it. So, hey, honey, how are you doing? Archer Colin, is good to see you. Trinoculus P, hello, baby. Good to see you too. And Mary, hey, I see you. I see you sneaking in there. I know you want to play some Fortnite. Let's see. Who else do we have? Mr. Hahaoni, it is good to see you here today. Y'all are just I tell you what, I look so forward to this and talking with y'all. That's Keely Chow. Hey, baby, how are you doing? Oh, God, it is so good to see y'all.
We have a great chat, don't we? We really do. We've got Gumbunny. Hey, Gumbunny. Hey, girl. Good to see you. We've got Clobbering Times. Hey, Clobbering Times.
Globby. Hey, Globby.
Stephen Glenn. Good afternoon. So good to see you. We have got Gogo 13's Anime 101. Hello, love. We've got the Womp Good to see you. We've got Katie D. Hello, sweetheart. We've got Stuart Mitchell. Good to see you as always. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Rob Marshall. Good evening to you. Winterhands. Good evening to you too. Good to see you guys. Release the McCracken. Hey, good to see you.
Yes.
And look, we've got Arwen and we've got the gorgeous Saggy Melons. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. And number one sci-fi. Good to see you as well. Welcome, guys. Hopefully we haven't missed anybody. If you have, let us know. We'll say hi. Ancient One, good to see you. Hey, Ancient One. And D-Bud Martin. And the Jester has changed his name.
What? Jester. Hey, honey, how you doing?
So he is now the Jester of F you off. Okay.
Fortnite, baby, Fortnite.
I love it. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Y'all be crazy. I can't keep up.
I know I can't. We just can't. But that's okay. Because that's what we're here for. That's what we want. We want to have fun. We want to have a laugh. That's what Pink and Purple in the Afternoon is all about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. We just want to be a good space for y'all to just come and relax and unwind and let whatever you want hang out with no judgment. That's what we're here for. I said that totally wrong, but
Let it
y'all
flap
know
in
what
the breeze. It's fine. We're okay with that.
stick those suckers to the wind and go running down to your nearest bar and have a drink if that's what you want to do. We're all good.
And right off the bat, thank you, Gogo13. Thank you, sweetheart. Do you want to take this one, honey?
Sure. Okay. Purple and Arwen, hail to both. Arwen, thank you for the Helsing recommendation. It is perfect for this month. Also, the anime of the week. Cheers. Hell
Nice.
yes.
Ah.
Y'all, that is if y'all have not seen Helsing, oh God, it is so good. Alucard, he's the evil man of my heart, and I love him. I absolutely love him. And that I got to actually recommend something to Golgo is that makes my heart little pitter patters because he is like the anime god.
He
You
is.
know?
Watching his show, I've learned so much about anime.
Yes. So thank you, Gogo. I'm really, really glad you enjoyed it. And like I said, if y'all haven't seen it, perfect time of year for it. Give it a try. It is so good.
And Stick Kenobi, he said I went to Pink and Purple last week and made the mistake of lighting a Paltrow candle. No air around. I almost suffocated from the damn candles.
Honey. Cinnamon apple. Pumpkin spice. Not Paltrow. Okay?
At least crack a window, for God's sakes.
Oh my God. Have you smelled that candle? I haven't actually smelled it.
I haven't. I've heard that it explodes, though. Does that count?
There are so many places I want to go with that, but
yes, it doesn't really bode well for Gwyneth Paltrow, does it? If it's, getting near a naked flame and it explodes.
Oh my God. I'll pass.
What does that say about where the candle originated from? But let's not go there.
No. No. And Steve Mitchum, hey, handsome. It's good to see you.
Hello, Steve, and hello to Camphor. Good to see you guys. So, as you can tell, guys, we are diving into the Halloween season. Arwen and I both absolutely love October. We love anything Halloween based. We love anything spooky. So I thought, what's the best way to kind of launch this by talking about it on the afternoon show?
Yes. And I have something I want to share with y'all. It's a true story. You ready?
Do it.
Okay. All right. If y'all got any spooky music or anything like, a Dega Outlawish, put it on because this is a true thing. All right. I moved into my house about 5 years ago, maybe a little longer. And I live in a very old town. It's a small town. It's Civil War era town. We had battles fought near here. The railroad that kind of shipped people in and out went through here. And also a lot of the bigger, more plantation-esque houses were converted to hospitals around here. And we have a massive Confederate graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So, which there's actually both Confederates and Union soldiers buried there. So there's a lot of history in this town. And the house I live in was one of the first houses built. And it's like, oh God, I don't know, like 100 and something years old. It's over 100 years old. Okay. The kind that has it's the really tall ceilings and the creepy attic up top, that kind of thing. Beautiful home, but it's just
Adam's family home.
Yeah, it has atmosphere. Okay. It has atmosphere. Well, what was it? Wasn't this past, was it not this past Sunday, but the Sunday, whenever the Ronnie Barker special was?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. It was a couple of hours before that. And I was sitting in my room and I had my headphones on. So I don't know how long, I don't know when this started, but I took my headphones off and this was like maybe 2 hours before the show. And I heard water running and I was like, what? And I've got, the way my master bathroom is right in my bedroom and my kids never use it because you have to go into my room, go through the room to get to the bathroom. So they have their own bathroom. Mama has hers. They have theirs. Leave mine alone. Well, I've got one of these really big, the old timey, what do you call it? Like the claw tubs, the old time
the
porcelain
raised tubs. Yes.
Yeah. I got one of those in here, in there. Well, I heard water running, and I went in, and the entire thing was completely filled up with water, spilling over onto my bathroom floor.
Ooh.
Everything was soaked. It had turned on by itself. And stupid me, I'm sitting here, I'm on YouTube, and I got clawfoot. Thank you. Clawfoot. Yes, the clawfoot tub. And I had my headphones on. So for however long it takes to fill up one of those suckers, that's how long that water had been running, long enough for it to spill out and soak my bathroom. Well, the funny thing is that the knobs are really tight. It's not like my cats don't have opposable thumbs. They can't get in the tub and then just, knock it and start the water. You really have to get in and grab it, and you got to put some oomph into it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the hell? I have a flooded bathroom. And I didn't turn it on. And I've been in here for several hours. My kids didn't come through and turn it on. My cats didn't turn it on. Who the hell turned on this tub? Well, I start freaking out. And I'm not easily spooked because I've had some things happen after my husband died, because he did die at home, which is what we wanted. We wanted him to be home with his family. And, there have been times when I've kind of like seen, I could have sworn it was him. Like I've seen him walk like in the corner of my eye, you'll see a figure walk past you. One time I was sitting in the office, and I swear, clear as a bell, I heard him say from the doorway, "Hey, baby," like he used to do. So I've had a couple of things happen that didn't spook me because they were kind of comforting. But I was like, what's going on here? That scared the hell out of me. I mean, I got on the phone and I'm texting someone. I'm like, oh my God, you're not going to believe what just happened. My tub just overflowed and my bathroom's flooded. I'm haunted. What's going on? Freaked me the hell out. And they're like, it's okay. There's got to be a reasonable explanation for it. It's all right. You're fine. And then they said, although that is kind of freaky. Oh, you think?
Just add that on the end. Yeah.
Talk me down from a ledge and then add on, although that is kind of freaky. Thanks, I appreciate it. You did good. But it weirded me out so bad. I remember I was like, damn, I've got to stream today. Of course I wasn't going to cancel just because I'm weirded out. But I don't know. I could not get myself back together. But I was able to go on, I was able to go on the stream, and I was able to calm down enough to have a good time, do what I needed to do. But I was going to text Adega. I don't know if he came. Adega! Oh my God, Adega. I was going to text you, but then I thought, okay, this man doesn't need this crazy ass woman blowing up his DMs with, oh my God, my bathtub overflowed. What am I going to do? But it was weird. It was really weird. And I asked my kids, I'm like, okay, has anything weird happened to y'all in the house since we moved in? And actually, I thought my son's in here. I can't remember now if I asked him or not. I know I asked my daughter. I know for sure I asked her. I think I've asked him before, and I think he's like, no. But he's Mr. Pragmatic, so if it's not physical, it doesn't exist kind of thing.
Yes.
And she told me, though, she was like, I've had a couple of freaky ass things happen, but I didn't say anything because I thought it was just me. Mark, it is not my keyboard. Keyboard hater. I know my keyboard's loud. Leave me alone. He keeps ragging me on it. But yeah, and she's had a couple of things. She's seen a couple of things out of the corner of her eye. And now a lot of things that have happened to me have happened after, like I said, after my husband died. But she was saying these things happened years before that. It's like since we moved in. Like she would hear sounds. She'd see things out of the corner of her eye, and she'd turn, expect to see somebody there, and there's nobody there. She said nothing that really scared her, but made her go,
Just kind of made a pause and
yeah, what was that? So that's my true ghost. I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it's a ghost, but who the hell turned on my tub?
Yes.
It was not me. It was not my kids. It was not my cats. Yeah.
Was the bathroom okay, first of all?
Oh God. Yeah, I was so annoyed because, I only had a couple of towels that I had available, and I had to mop all that stuff up. I mean, my bathroom was soaked. My clothes, I had some clothes in there. It got on the clothes. I'm like,
Oh.
God. And I felt stupid because, it had been going on for at least an hour to fill
Mhm.
up and then spill over the side, but I
Good
didn't
job you
hear it.
caught it when you did, though.
Yeah, that would have sucked if it had gotten to the point where it had just been going and going and go. God, can you imagine? I'm sitting on YouTube and then all of a sudden I see water seep out from underneath the bathroom door coming at me.
Suddenly your ankles are wet. It's like, what the hell's going on? Yes.
And you know what it reminded me of? You know that scene in The Changeling, y'all? That movie with George C. Scott
Yeah.
where the little boy gets drowned? The father holds him, picks his legs up and holds him underneath. I kept half expecting a damn ghost to appear in the water. Of that damn little boy in that spooky ass wheelchair that still gives me nightmares. Ugh.
Oh, gosh.
So anyway, that's my ghost story. And Adega, you're welcome to analyze that all you want because I don't know what to think.
Has anything happened since that? Has anything weird happened? Has anything, is there anything out of place? Have things moved? Or
Um,
is that
that's
it?
another thing. That's another thing she said. She would find things in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Things have been moved. Now, since that happened, I've been watching things like a hawk. It's like I'm stalking around my house going, okay, where are you? What's going on? Are you going to do anything to freak me out? I'm keeping the lights on and, I haven't been watching any really super spooky movies yet. So, but I haven't noticed anything. I haven't since that day, but that was the big one. That freaked me out. And like I said, I don't get freaked out very easily. A lot of things I'm just like, oh, creepy. How cool. No, not that day. I was seriously disturbed.
The chat's recommending Gwyneth Paltrow's candles for cleansing.
No, no, I do have regular sage. I have real sage. So I will use that. But no, I'm not bringing her candles into my house. Sorry.
Mark's still blaming the keyboard.
Mark, God, get over your keyboard. My keyboard, I mean, God. If y'all want to know what we're talking about, go watch Mary's stream from Monday night at Mary's Game Room, and that'll fill you in on the keyboard hate. But anyway, so I don't know.
That is a cool story. I've got to admit, I think I would have been freaked out. Like I said, I'm really glad that you kind of caught it when you did.
Oh
But
God, so bad.
that's so weird.
It is. It really is. It's just like shit. What's gonna happen? Am I haunted? But I don't know. I mean, the house is old, and I know, other people I'm sure have died here. It's over 100 years old.
Yeah, that's a house with history.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I'll keep
you
y'all
still love
informed.
Halloween and you still love spooky things.
Oh
So
hell yeah!
it doesn't put you off.
No, I bought my candy corn. Hell, I'm ready. I got my candy corn. I got my autumn decor up. I've got my witches out. I'm ready. It's not going to deter
Nice.
me. Screw you, ghost. You're not ruining my Halloween.
I just about managed to hold on until October arrived, and then all the decorations went out.
Yep. When my husband was here, he had a rule. He was like, because he knows how batshit crazy I am for fall and for Mark. Will you stop? You see what abuse I have to take? God. What the hell was I saying? Oh, okay, yeah. And he used to say, okay, nothing fall or Halloween until after September 5th, because I will get burned out on it if you do. Because it'll be like August and I'm ready to set everything up.
I'm like that with Christmas stuff. I keep it up as long as possible.
Yes. Exactly.
You mentioned candy corn and it's polarized the chat as I knew it would. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm kind of indifferent to it. I like it, but I only like a certain brand. But it's only one of those things you can eat around this time of year. I wouldn't. It's not my go-to kind of candy, but I don't hate it. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. This whole started with Twitter. Twitter this time of year gets jumpy towards candy corn. and it's like you love it or you hate it, and so my absolute favorite candy corn is the caramel apple candy corn. And I don't know who does it. I think it's boxed, but I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Oh my God. It's like eating little itty bitty baby candy corns. Blah, 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 caramel apples. Sorry, Mark distracted me with his pukey face, and I lost my train of thought.
Derailed.
Totally derailed.
I like the box, but the only one I've tried is the one that comes with the little pumpkins. It's got the normal coloured candy corn, and then it's got the
Yes.
brown and something. It's like chocolate flavoured, but
Yeah,
the
what
cheap
is this? That's the
cheap chocolate.
harvest. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I know it's pure sugar, but who cares? It's Halloween. It's the one time a year we can eat Halloween and Christmas. We can eat as much sugar as we want, and it's okay. We'll take it.
And yes, Trinoculus, I think that's it. Brox or a box, whatever it's called.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. That's the only type I've ever tried, and I thought it was quite nice. I've got to admit, it was okay. So
It is good. It is, and it's really good if to like decorate cupcakes with, or decorate, cakes. You can stick it on there, and then you can eat it, and it tastes like the cupcake, but you're still getting that candy corn, whatever the hell. It's not really a crunch. It's that oh, I don't know what it is, but it's so good. It's candy corn. You get that texture. You can get that with it.
Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't eat anything or try it because somebody said it was like eating wax. So that kind of put me off. But I didn't find it that bad, I've got to admit. But I've heard that if you mix it with like pretzels, you get that kind of salty sweet.
Yeah, who was
mix.
it? Was it Soul Assassin?
Mm-hmm.
Someone, I want to say Soul Assassin, but I'm not sure. Somebody recommended mixing it with dry roasted peanuts.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh God, you know what else would be good with it? The goobers,
What's a
the
goober?
peanuts. It's a peanut. It's a chocolate covered peanut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mix that in there, or the peanut clusters. Oh God, I need to try that. Diet be damned. I want some chocolate covered peanuts and candy corn. Oh, it's so good. But it's the really cheapy brand that's waxy. The good brand, like I think Mary had mentioned, Jelly Belly does the candy corn. Brox does, of course, does the candy corn. And the good brand, you have to pay a little more, but you're getting a good taste. You're getting something. The cheapy dollar store here's $1 for a pound of candy corn. Not so much. That's waxy. So.
Mark says a new Southern word for purple to say. Goobers.
Goobers. They're individual chocolate covered peanuts, and they're so good.
We just call them chocolate covered peanuts. Why do you have to complicate things?
Hi, Pink and Purple. How you doing, Purple? Hello. Would you like some chocolate covered peanuts? How about you, Pink? Hey, y'all want some goobers? God. Okay. Over the ponds here, we're mixing, we're blending.
Well, I did say I'm starting to pick up the lingo. I think a couple of weeks ago I said fix into in a sentence completely unironically. I was like, where the hell did that come from?
Purple's fixing too. Oh God, we're converted. We're just corrupting you. I'm so sorry. Don't allow it to happen. You're too refined. We don't need that. Oh my God. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. And thank you to Psycho Dwarf 9. Thank you, honey. You sent us a $5 super chat. He said, my grandfather, who passed when I was 10, kept checking in on me until 2000 across 2 continents and a military hitch.
Well,
that's really sweet, actually, that he's still looking out for you.
It is. And I believe there are ghosts. I do. I don't know exactly what they are. I don't pretend to be knowledgeable about it. My husband used to tease me and say, if I come back to haunt you, you'll know it's me. either buy a scent of roses, because that's my favorite flower. I love roses. Or, the smell of his cologne, or now I did have an owl outside one night that would not leave me the hell alone. It wasn't long after he died, and owls were kind of his spirit animal. Owls, that was his thing. And we do have owls around here, but this was like a big one. This was like one of those horned owls.
This one meant business.
It did. And he was sitting outside my window, and he was going, and he was, you think of owls and you think of, who, this one was going, hoot, hoot. I mean, this was an angry ass owl. I'm like, what the hell?
Holy hell, that owl was
Hoot. I'm like, damn.
Money. What the hell did you do?
I just like, I sat there, I'm like, okay, either this is my husband playing a really bad joke on me, or I've got an angry ass owl that's wanting to swoop in and steal one of my cats. I did not go outside.
That your letter to Hogwarts has finally turned off.
Gryffindor. I let him hoot away for about a half hour, and then I guess he flew off and caught something because he was gone. I'm like, God, right
sheep.
He was a big mean motherfucker. Excuse my language, but he was.
So I was thinking like a little cute barn owl or something, but
no. I've seen. We do have the great horned owls around here. I saw one time. That thing was nearly 2 feet tall. It scared the hell out of me. But it was like on the other side of town. And yeah, that's what it. Hoot.
Yeah,
God, go
you had
away.
Mothman sitting on your fence. That's what happened.
But he's never been back. And I'm like, well, maybe that was my husband trying to get my attention. I don't know.
Whatever it was, it worked.
It did. For a half hour, I listened to that thing hoot outside my window until finally I'm like, damn, honey, if that's you, go away, please. I get it.
Oh my God.
I got some weird stuff happen around here, Purple. I'm telling you.
Just quickly, I want to say a massive thank you to Firefly. He sends us a $1.99 super sticker of a thumbs up. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, love.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Mark says the owl smokes non-filtered cash.
I'm dead. Yes, I did. Ancient One Purple. I'm sorry I swear it on your channel.
Don't worry about it.
But it was. That was the only way to describe that damn owl. Oh my God.
Jesus.
I can't take. How many lectures does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that sucker only took one, and he bit the whole thing in half. I'm telling you, it was God.
Wow. That owl sounds like it was on steroids.
It was trippy. Oh God, I don't know. It was weird, but he flew off. He hooted at me one too many times, I guess, and he flew off. Thank God. Because I was like, I hear you, owl. I know you're there. And I'm a night owl on top of it. So this was like literally in the middle of the night, and ever since then, I've kind of adopted that. I think I sleep 2-3 hours a night now. And it's been that way for almost 2 years. I just can't sleep that well at night. But so I want to get a tattoo of an owl on my shoulder one of these days.
That would be really nice. Probably not that roided out one that was sitting outside your window.
Oh no, let's do an angry, big, giant, horned hoot. Come on.
Just bulging muscles.
Stud owl. He doesn't eat mice, he eats rats. God.
Oh, you said it fed on radiated stomachs.
Y'all are killing me. Oh my God.
Chad have got it now, yeah.
I wish I'd seen this damn thing, but by his voice, nope. I wasn't going outside. I could see one of my cats slipping past me.
Oh
And
my god. Have you ever seen the animated film Rats
ugh,
of Nim?
a long time ago. Yes, a long
That's what
time.
was sitting outside your window,
Yeah.
that owl. It was that thing.
Arwen, I'm waiting for you, Arwen. Go
Nope.
away. Not today, Holmes. Not today.
No,
Oh
thank
my
you.
God. I'm laughing so hard, my throat's killing me.
And Dave Bob says I never got as startled as when I was walking through the woods and a hen turkey sitting on her nest flew up from under my feet, scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. I've had peasants do that because they hide in the long grass and they just shoot up out of it. It was like, oh,
Oh, that would
hell.
terrify me. Did you what was it? Fervently emote, Dave Bob, or did you scream like a little girl? I would have screamed. I would own that one. Oh
The
God.
one brat howling.
I can't. I can't. Y'all are crazy.
Oh my god. And hello to Captain James T. Skywalker. Hello, honey. Good to see you.
Hey, honey. How you doing? Welcome to the squirrel's nest.
The squirrels and owls are running rampant today.
Yes, they are.
Dave Bob said I jumped about 3 feet.
I got the exercise for the day. Woohoo. See, okay, speaking of Dave Bob, we've got other critters running around here, and it makes me worry because we also have bass owls, but we have a rooster. We have a rooster that I have named Dave Bob, and that sucker's fast. He eludes me. I keep trying to get a picture of him, and like he teases me, right? He sits there as I'm going for my walk, and he's over in the yard, and he's just kind of, he's kind of doing that rooster, that strut with the little legs, that kind of, I see you, bitch. I know you want to get a picture of me. So I'll cross the road to get a picture of him, and I'll get right up, and then he just like a road runner. He takes off, and I could see somebody watching from their window. This crazy ass redheaded woman going, Dave Bob, come back! I want to get your picture, Dave Bob. Chasing after this neighborhood rooster, and I can never catch him.
Tell the truth, Arwen. There is no rooster.
No, I swear to God, there's a rooster. One of these days, I'm gonna get a picture and I'm gonna post Dave Bob on my Twitter. It is a life determination now to get that damn rooster. Oh God. Hey, honey. Hey, brightest day.
Hello, brightest day. Thank you, sweetheart. He says, hello there, loves.
I live in a country purple. We got all kinds of critters out here.
But my neighbor has a rooster, but the damn thing crows all the time. I thought they were supposed to crow in the morning or in the evening, when the sun goes down. This thing is apparently dyslexic and it just goes off constantly.
They do. They get it in their mind that they're going to crow whenever the hell they want. And it's not like you can wind their butt like a watch and set it at a certain time. You just got to deal with it.
It's really, really annoying.
Oh my God.
We're putting out like laundry and the damn thing's crowing. It's 3 p.m. Shut up.
God. Hey, rooster, if you don't be quiet, you're going to end up in a pot on my kitchen, kitchen stove. Dark meat and all. I don't care if you're gamey. I'm going to eat you. God. Anyway. What are we talking about today?
I have no idea. But I take it just the love call of a rooster often sounds like an asthmatic owl. I think he's implying that it was the rooster outside the window.
Oh, great. That's all I need is a horny rooster outside my window. I don't want that. I'd bring back the owl. Go find a hen. Go find a chicken. God. Anyway. anyway, Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, guys! But we were kind of on track. We were talking candy corn and
Yes.
owls, and owls are spooky. But one of the things we were going to talk about is one of your favorite stories
Mm-hmm.
that you were telling me about.
Mm-hmm. Legend of Sleepy Hollow, y'all. Oh God. I used to watch that back in the day, before they had, DVD players and monitors and all that. When I was like little in elementary school, they used to have reel to reel films with,
Mm-hmm.
films on the actual reel, and they had the little projector slide, or not slide, but the projector screen. And every year, I guess Disney sent them out to I don't know how the hell they got them, but they would actually play the Disney movie Ichabod Crane, which is, of course, about the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
I love that
And
film.
yeah, the one with Bing Crosby where he narrates it and then sings the music.
Yes, it's so
I
weird,
got
but it works.
damn, my phone is dead. I was going to play the ringtone. I've got the Brom Bones song as my ringtone right now, where he sings about the headless horseman. It scared the bejeebies out of me as a kid. But to this day, I watch it, and I think I'll probably watch that 20 times this season because it's my favorite rendition. And I've seen all of them that I'm aware of. I've seen the Jeff Goldblum one, which was I've seen one of people, I don't even know who the hell they are, but it was pretty good. Of course, I've seen the Johnny Depp one, which is
The
with
Tim
Tim
Burton one.
Burton.
Yes, I love that one.
Yeah. That's an interesting rendition. I didn't think I would like it because I'm pretty much a purist when it comes to that story, but I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed Ichabod being more of a medical detective kind of thing rather than just the nerdy, pedagogue, school teacher. So that was good too. But yeah, I've loved that story. I've read the short story I don't know how many times. I love
Yes,
it.
I was going to ask, are you a fan of Washington Irving? I thought you would be.
Yes, yes. And that one just I don't know. I prefer ghost stories to just gory stories, even though I do
Mhm.
like some horror gory movies. I'm okay with some of them if they have a good plot and the story moves and it's not just, gore for ick's sake. But I'm really more into ghost stories. And come on, a headless horseman, you can't get freakier than that.
Yes. It's a kind of iconic as well, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yes. So I have got, let me pull up. We have got, just from the history, where did the Legend of Sleepy Hollow come from? So we obviously know it was written by Washington Irving. Great, great story. One that I would always recommend to people because, as Arwin said, it is a short story. It doesn't take too long to read. But according to this, there might be, a little bit more to it.
Uh-huh.
What actually inspired the story? Where did he come up with the idea from? And just as a side note, Washington Irving actually wrote The Legend of Sleepy Hollow not far from where I am now. It was a place called Arden Hall in the
Yes.
Midlands.
Yes.
So that's a kind of weird kind of connection that we've got going.
That's amazing. That is so cool.
I think it's about 15 miles away from where I am at the moment.
Now, there is in one on my bucket list, one of my dreams is to actually go to Sleepy Hollow, the village during this time of year.
Yes, that would be awesome.
The whole town gets in on it. It's not just, come here and see this attraction. No, the whole damn town goes headless horseman for a season. And they have his house where he lived. You can go in and tour his home. You can go to his grave. You can tour his grave. They have a live action headless horseman play, if you will, on his property. I mean, it's like nothing I've ever seen, and I'd love to go there and
That
visit that.
would be awesome. I'd love to take a picture in front of the covered bridge. That would be so cool.
Oh my God, yes.
And just talking about live action, have you seen that Disney have started bringing back the Headless Horseman to their spooky, go after hours thing that they do in the parks.
I did not know that. Are they
Mhm.
really doing that?
Yeah, they've actually brought him back as a character. I was so excited to see him. It's a real guy on this huge black horse that rides through the park.
God, I want to go. I don't know what it is about the Headless Horseman, but it chills me and thrills me at the same damn time. And I don't know why. It's just that pure story of, an unassuming guy just kind of stumbles into this little town that has this kind of bewitched feel about it. And in the book, the story, I should say, the bewitchment is almost because it's too pleasant of a place.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's a creepy, icky place. It's that it's very pleasant. There's something lulling about it that makes you want to be there with the people and where it's situated and settled, except after dark. And that's when things kind of go, with this Headless Horseman. And it's so neat to just see how everything kind of unfolds. He stumbles into it, and he's infatuated with the rich man's daughter. And of course, you've got Brom Bones, who, again, in the story, they're pranksters. They're not really mean-spirited guys. They're just kind of
Yes.
the head of that group. And God, I can't even remember what they're called.
And
Brom's boys or
you
something.
can kind of see where he's coming from, because you've got this guy that's just turned up out of nowhere, and he's got eyes for Katrina, and
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of muscling in on his girl.
yeah. He's like, back off, dude. My girl. And then he figures out, because he can't get around it any other way, because she's kind of infatuated with Ichabod, partly because I think he's the new toy, so to
Yes.
speak. And partly because Brom Bones keeps being kind of a jerk about it. And she's like, well, I'm just going to show you I can flirt with who I want. So but he figures he can't get around that. He's like, damn, my girl keeps going for this guy. What's going on? And he figures out, he's superstitious.
Uh-huh.
I know what to
And
do.
and he was very superstitious. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I'm not really a superstitious person, but even to this day, if I spill salt, it's over the left shoulder, almost by habit.
That's one of the scenes I remember from the Disney short, when he spills it and it's just this mound of salt that he just chucks over his shoulder.
He's like, the more salt, the better. Appease whoever's watching.
I think he even chucks the actual salt shaker and it hits somebody, if I remember correctly. That's so funny.
But I gotta admit, I mean, I know we're all pissed off with Disney right now, but back when they made this, they nailed it. They nailed the mood, they nailed the feel, everything. I loved it.
They did. I love it too, and I think it was released, if I remember correctly, as a 2. So we had Ichabod Crane, and then we had the Toad of Toad Hall.
Yes,
if I remember correctly. Yeah.
I think it was Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, or the Wild or Wind of the Willows. I don't know, but
That's it, yep, Wind in the Willows. Yep, that's the
Toad
one.
Hall. I gotta admit, I always skip past that though. I go straight to Ichabod.
Yeah, I kind of do too. As much as I like it, I kind of, you're there for Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
But according to this, let's see what they've got to say.
Okay.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow resurfaces every year around Halloween. Well, duh. I mean, it would, wouldn't it?
One would think.
Makes sense. Washington Irving's 1820 tale of a headless horseman who terrorizes the real-life village of Sleepy Hollow is considered one of America's first ghost stories and one of its scariest.
Yes.
But Irving didn't invent the idea of a headless rider. Tales of headless horsemen can be traced back to Middle Ages, including stories from the Brothers Grimm, the Dutch and Irish legend of Dullahan or Gan Cain, and a Grim Reaper-like rider who carries his head.
Ooh.
So, Elizabeth Bradley, a historian at the historic Hudson Valley, says a likely source for Irving's horseman can be found in Sir Walter Scott's 1796 The Chase, which is a translation of the German poem The Wild Huntsman by Gottfried Bürger, which I might actually read for Halloween. It's a really, really good poem which
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got.
hell yeah, you need to do that. It is an excellent poem, excellent.
And is lightly based on Norse mythology. See?
It always goes back to Valhalla, what the hell?
It always comes back to the Vikings.
Blame Loki!
It goes on to say Irving had just met and become friends with Scott in 1817, so it was very likely he was influenced by his new mentor's work, she says. The poem is about a wicked hunter who is doomed to be hunted forever by the devil and the dogs of hell for punishment for his crimes. According to the New York Historical Society, others believe Irving was inspired by an actual Hessian soldier who was decapitated by a cannonball during the Battle of White Plains around Halloween 1776. I mean, that's a pretty boss way to go, to be fair.
Can you imagine? You're just sitting there eating your lunch or something, and then bleh! Oops.
Duck!
Excuse me, I just lost my head for a minute.
It's Mimir!
It's Mimir! Oh, my God.
Oh, that's what we need to do. We need to make Mimir into the Headless Horseman, so he's carrying the head instead of the pumpkin.
Oh, where's Sensei? Where's Project Storytime? I got it. If my phone wasn't dead, I would DM him right now.
That's going to be next week's thumbnail, guys. I'm going to work on that. Oh my God, where did I get to? Okay, Irving's story takes place in the New York village of Sleepy Hollow in Westchester County. In it, lanky newcomer and schoolmaster Ichabod Crane courts Katrina Van Tassel, a young heiress who is being pursued by the Dutchman Brom Bones. After being rebuffed by Katrina at a party at the Van Tassel farm, where ghost stories are shared, Ichabod is chased by a headless horseman who may or may not be his rival, who hurls a pumpkin at the man, throwing Ichabod from his horse. The schoolmaster then vanishes.
Yep.
Irving may have drawn inspiration for his story while a teenager in Tarrytown region. He moved to the area in 1798 to flee a yellow fever outbreak. Smart move.
Yes.
In New York, according to the New York Historical Society. He would have been introduced to local ghost stories and lore at an impressionable age, Bradley says. He cleverly weaves together factual locations, the old Dutch church and graveyard, Major Andre's tree, some actual family names, including Van Tassel and Ichabod Crane, and a little bit of Revolutionary War history with pure imagination and fantasy. Bradley says, it's a melting pot of a story and thus totally American. And I love that. That's so cool.
God, that's great. And I think that is one of the things I love about it is, I mean, America's still, compared to everywhere else practically, it's still a very young country.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we have a lot of stories that are inspired by other places, but that is one thing I do love about this story in particular, is that it does have a distinct American feel. And it's one of those legends that I don't know many American kids who haven't been raised on it at one point or another.
Mm-hmm.
Who don't know about it.
Yes, it's kind of woven into your collective psyche, isn't it? As you say, because it's such a famous story.
It is. It is. It's got all the perfect elements in it. It really does.
And that's the picture I'm going to use, and I'm going to put Mimia's head right there.
Tucked in his arm.
Yes.
With the little French beret. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm dead. I'm dying. Yes, so the Headless Horseman was not a Hessian, y'all. He was actually French. Oui, oui. My name is Mimir. With a cigarette coming out of his mouth, a little wine dangling from his. Well, does he have a neck or is he just a head? I don't know.
Put a string of onions around that bit, yeah.
Say, where are you? We need you.
I need somebody with Photoshop skills. Oh my God. Let's Let's get this finished, shall we? Franz Potter, a professor at National University who specializes in Gothic studies, that's pretty cool, says the Headless Horseman, a supernatural entity, represents a past that never dies, but always haunts the living.
Okay.
The Headless Horseman supposedly seeks revenge and a head, which he thinks was unfairly taken from him, Potter says. I'm sorry, that's a really silly sentence.
And the head?
This injustice demands that he continually search for a substitute. The horseman, like the past, still seeks answers, still seeks retribution, and can't rest. We are haunted by the past, which stalks us so that we never forget it.
Wow.
As for folklore mixing with history when it comes to the character of Ichabod Crane, the New York Times reports was actually Colonel Ichabod B. Crane, a contemporary of Irving who enlisted in the Marines in 1809, serving for 45 years. Nice. But there's no evidence that the two ever met, according to the newspaper.
Okay. Duly noted.
America's first ghost story, Bradley says, has endured because it accommodates the changing American imagination. It inspires people because it reminds them that there are still some American mysteries, some half-truths that may never be fully known. And that's the whole point, she says. The legend lends itself to any interpretation and continues to fascinate and terrify us in the best possible way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I've asked both of my kids, I'm like, okay, you know, and look, I'm sorry, but if y'all don't know the end of the story, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to give you some spoilers. The Headless Horseman chases Ichabod across the bridge. He gets across the bridge because, you know, the legend is once you reach the bridge and you move into the church graveyard, the Headless Horseman cannot pass that way. He can't come into that holy ground. He has to stop at the other side of the bridge. So Ichabod manages to get across the bridge and he turns around and the Headless Horseman's on the other side and he flings the pumpkin head that he has that's like a flame. He flings it at him. And the next day, all they find on the ground is a shattered pumpkin and Ichabod Crane's hat.
Mm-hmm.
And some people say, you know, the legend is some people say, oh, well, he got kind of freaked out or he decided to, you know, since he wasn't getting anywhere with Katrina, that he found some wealthy widow in the county over and he decided to move and marry her and live out his life in peace and gluttony. Because, you know, he loved good things. He loved good food. He loved good company, blah, blah, blah. He loved money, that kind of thing. Well, the residents of Sleepy Hollow are like, nope, Horseman got him. So you never really know, well, what happened to Ichabod? That is the mystery of this story. So I asked my kids and I was like, okay, y'all, what do you think? Ichabod went and got himself a wealthy woman living out his days in peace and harmony, or spirited away by the ghost of the Headless Horseman? And my pragmatic son's like, nah, living with the wealthy widow. There's, you know, no ghost. It was Brom Bones in disguise, just trying to scare Ichabod, ran him out of town. And my daughter is like, oh, hell no. He got spirited away by the Headless Horseman. And that's kind of what I think. You know, I like to think he found himself a wealthy widow, but I also at the same time, I'm like, well, even if he did, that encounter he had that night was real.
Yes. Yes.
So,
and as superstitious as he was, that would have freaked him out, as it would have most people.
And what is it about that one scene where, I mean, it's just, you know, a cartoon film, it's an animated film, but where he starts going through the woods.
Yes.
God. And oh, there's an owl in there too.
Yes, there is.
But that was a damn owl sitting outside my my bedroom that night. Yeah, and he starts hearing, you hear, you know, Ichabod, Headless Horseman, you know, coming from all the creatures, and he's just freaked out. You know, he's like, what? And he's seeing ghosts everywhere, but it turns out it's just fireflies and a dead tree, and you know,
his imagination is running rampant.
And I've been that scared before. I mean, I have been so scared that I've had to just say, God, Arwen, get a grip, because you're seeing that your mind is inventing things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about the bathtub, because that really happened. That was not an invention. That really happened, and that freaked me out. But yeah, I've been just with nothing going on, and all of a sudden I get a creepy feeling, and then I get freaked out because I'm freaking out, and then just my mind, every little thing I hear, every little thing I see, it's just like, God, I got to get away from myself. I'm scaring myself.
Well, we've talked about this before as well. That's why a lot of older horror films were so effective, because anything that is shown on screen is never as frightening as what you can conjure up in your own mind.
Yeah.
And
That's very true.
speaking of conjuring up in your own mind, Adega has sent the most amazing picture I need to share.
Okay. Okay.
That is just the best. I love this.
What the hell? Mimir. With a clip and a clippity clop, he's out looking for a chop to swap. Mimir. Now I have to learn that in French.
I love this. Thank you, Adega.
Oh, Adega, you rock. That is awesome.
That's amazing.
See, his eyes could light up. He could be in place of the pumpkin.
That's a keeper.
Who needs a pumpkin when you have Mimir's head? I mean, come on. Oh God, I love that. Purple, you have to send that to me.
I will do. And Mr. Only brings up a good point. He says Bron Bones was possessed, making him take on the guise of the Headless Horseman and murdered Ichabod due to his deal with the Demon of Envy.
That's an interesting take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something I haven't thought about. That's getting really dark, but it's kind of a dark story. It works.
It does, yeah. And that's just like that, because it's open to interpretation. You can put any spin on it you like.
You can.
Because with the book and with the the way it was written, there is no definitive answer to what happened to these characters.
Now, the only rendition of it, I started it and I enjoyed it for a while, and then I was like, I don't know. Is what was it called? It was it's not a new series. It's several years old, but it was on Sleepy Hollow. Is that what it was called? Sleepy Hollow. And it was, the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was he? He was brought back from the dead, and he teamed up with some chick cop.
Yes.
Or something. And because the sheriff, he was beheaded. And there were a lot of beheadings in the town. And then her boss ends up getting beheaded. And then she meets Ichabod. And I thought he did really good. Okay, he was a little too hunky for what I think of Ichabod to be. I'm like, oh, what y'all go in there with Ichabod? You make him this like smooth English beautiful man? No.
Yes, at least Johnny Depp had that kind of awkwardness about him.
Yeah, he did. He really did. He had that kind of fish out of water scenario. This guy was just so smooth. I mean, he wakes up, he's 100-something years old. Whatever, 200. I don't know how old he was supposed to be. But he's fine. Oh God, he was beautiful. It's like, what? You're okay. I don't mind the age difference. I'm good with that. I can work with that. And the Katrina was this beautiful buxom redhead, which that was fine. She was supposed to be attractive. But then the Hessian was really the revolutionary guy, was his best friend who had a thing for Katrina. And I'm like, come on, y'all. What? This is turned into a soap opera. Where's my headless horseman? Anyway, it was okay. And I might go back and try it again. I just, after a point, I was like, no, I'll pass.
Yeah, I think I watched some of it, but I think it just lost me because it just got really silly.
Yeah. And who was it? Not Jeff Goldblum. Was it Andy Serkis? I think Gollum was in it. He got decapitated. I mean, everyone, heads were just flying.
Heads were rolling.
They were. Ichabod got the moves.
And Dave said 250. Cool.
Okay. Thank
you, Dave.
He's the most hot 250-year-old man I've ever met.
At a certain point, you've just got to throw your hands up and say it's just a number.
It's just a number. Yes, it has no bearing on this situation. You're looking good. You've got that long hair. You've got, the chiseled face, the smooth accent. I'm Katrina who? I'm a redhead. Come on, Ichabod. Anyway.
Pretty sure Arwen could fill out one of those kind of corset dresses just fine.
Oh, I certainly would for Ichabod Crane. That Ichabod Crane, but no, it wasn't. No. It wasn't the same story.
So you prefer your Ichabod Crane to be kind of awkward and socially inept.
Let the man be a nerd. Yeah, let him be a nerd. Let him be, that was part of the appeal. Is he was smart, he was intelligent. Everyone was attracted to him, not because of his looks, because then you got Brom Bones over here, who was the hunky one. He was the tall, dark, muscular, oh my God, hello. But he couldn't compete with Ichabod's his worldliness. He had, what is the word? Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan. Thank you. He was he had that. And he was able to charm people.
The best part is he probably didn't, but because they were so isolated, he just appeared to.
Yes,
probably. Anybody from outside of this little town would have been just fascinating.
Yeah, because he could hold a conversation, and he could read and write, and who knows who could. Skinny with a big Adam's apple. That was Ichabod. Oh God.
I think that's great. And like you were saying, you can tell that this is a story that you've always loved. This is a story that is so American. I can't think of a more kind of, especially this time of year, perfect story.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And one of these days I would love to do a reading on it. I don't know if I ever will. But since it is public domain, I would love to actually sit down and get serious, sharpen some of my old acting skills and, kind of lose a little bit of the Southern and do a reading of it because it is really good. Tega! Come here, Icky. Give me your bod. I can't help it. He was cute. What can I say? I'm not blind. I'm not dead.
Laurie, she had huge tracts of land. That's what they're calling them nowadays. Okay.
That's the terminology.
And hello, Spock. Good to see you, honey.
Hey, Spock. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I don't know.
I'd love that idea of you doing a reading or recording, because that would be great, because then you could add sound effects or music behind it.
Oh God, I didn't even think of that. You're right.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And Borpug, one of the ones that I was actually considering doing a reading of was The Raven, because I love Edgar Allan Poe.
You should. You really should. That would be amazing. That is a great story, and I'd love to hear you read it. I really would.
I have to put that up and just release it as a short. That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, a lot of these, because they're so old, they are public domain now. Yeah. So we can actually share them with our audience, and that's really, really cool. Yeah. Especially people that maybe aren't as familiar with these stories, like the Huntsman poem. I really recommend. There's another one that I just can't remember the name of that's very similar to that Huntsman one. I think it's called The Earl King, if I remember correctly. That's a great poem as well.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've not read that, but I have heard of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Definitely. And then, of course, The Wild Hunt. Oh, God.
Yes. So there is so much cool stuff. And hello to the boss. Good evening.
Hey, Loki. Oh my God, we're just talking owls and Ichabod Crane. Nothing strange going on here.
And candy corn.
Candy corn. Oh, listen, I got some ASMR for y'all. You hear that?
Uh-huh.
That's my candy corn. What was the Fat Steve would say? Asthma. It's asthma. Y'all go buy candy corn. It's good for you this time of year. Makes you feel better. Anyway.
Oh my god, and hello, Daniel. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good
Hey.
evening. Hey, honey. It's not a poopus. Yuck.
Oh, don't rain on my parade favorite bear. We're loving candy corn in here. You and Mark, y'all can go sit in the corner with your anti-candy corn stance. We'll hang signs on you. No more candy corn. Oh.
Oh my
Anyway.
gosh. So just before we kind of wrap up, Halloween, and we can kind of get into this as we go through October, but Halloween is such a big deal for you guys in the US, isn't it? Even though it kind of originated over here, it was a Celtic festival, and I
Yeah.
think it originated in Ireland, a
Yeah.
big part of what goes on, but it seems to be celebrated so much more with you.
Yeah, we it is not the Halloween that America celebrates is not the ancient All Hallows Eve. It's not Samhain. And
Hmm.
I'm lucky because I actually get to celebrate it both ways. I do honor the Wheel of the Year in a lot of ways, and Samhain is one of my um favorite of the festivals of the ancient pagan festivals.
Hmm.
I adore it and I love it. But yeah, it has become its own entity, if you will, and that's why when people see Loki knows autumn mix, y'all.
Hmm.
Boss
The
has
one with the little
spoken.
pumpkins. Yes.
But yeah, it has become its own celebration, and that's why I don't want to say I get annoyed because I understand why people are coming from there, why people who
Hmm.
do celebrate Samhain and who do honor the old ways when they say, well, it's a bastardization of Samhain. It's really not because it's its own holiday. Halloween, the way Americans celebrate it, is its own distinct holiday. It has nothing to do with Samhain. And
Hmm.
even though it does kind of come out of those traditions, it is morphed into something totally different. So you can celebrate both without feeling like you're encroaching on ancient traditions.
Yeah, so I'd look at it like Christmas as well. You know, Christmas is
Yeah,
very kind of commercialized, but then you have the religious side, whether you go for the pagan side or whether you go for the Christian
right.
side, depending on obviously what you believe in. But
Yeah.
yeah, I it's something about Halloween. I mean, I love autumn anyway. The
Mhm.
nights draw in, the temperature drops, you get all the color changes. There's just something magical about autumn.
Yeah, it goes. And of course, you can't it's like pumpkins. Hello. They are the quintessential autumn symbol,
Hmm.
are pumpkins.
And
And go
pumpkins
ahead.
are just American because obviously we don't have pumpkins over here. It's not something that's grown. I think turnips were used before over here for
Yeah.
lanterns.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's
Hmm.
that's a really good example of the way how it's kind of Americans have taken that and turned it into their own thing. And
Hmm.
I mean, hell, the way I look at it, there's enough for everybody. I've never been one of these, well, you took that, you stole this, you borrowed that. Come on now. There's enough for everyone to enjoy. And I know in my town alone, they shut down Main Street. The police come out and put up blockers on both ends of this big ass main street. And we have neighboring towns and counties actually bus kids in to come and go trick or treating in the historic district of my city, because it's a huge event around here and it's safe. They know the kids are going to be the people who give out candy on Main Street where all the big houses are and stuff, they don't
Hmm.
even stay in there. They come out and they have to sit in their lawns. Otherwise, they would be opening the door every 3 seconds because there's so many people. The adults get involved, the newspapers come out. It's just a fun way to celebrate something that everybody can enjoy. So it is a big, big deal.
It is. I would love that we did it, but it's slowly kind of sort of took off, and then it kind of obviously the coup happened, and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just never got into it the way you guys did. But I would love to celebrate, and I would love to go to either Salem, I would love to go to New Orleans, or anywhere like that that really kind of gets into Halloween would be amazing.
And it's a time of fellowship too, because
Yes.
it's not just the kids. Hang on just a sec. I got to answer something real quick. Okay, I'm back. It's not just the kids who get into it, it's the adults as well. And of course, even there are some adults who try and go trick or treating, that's fine. But even if you don't, it's a time for people to get together. They have parties, they watch scary movies, they tell ghost stories. They fellowship and they bond. And my
Mhm.
God, more than ever, we need that now. We
We
need that connection.
we do. We really do. And Kaylee says just before she goes, what's your favorite type of candy?
Ooh, can I say yes?
Yes.
Favorite kind of candy. I'm a candy bar girl, like chocolate with peanuts and nougat and caramel. Anything with those elements, I'm there. So I never liked like getting. Have you ever heard of circus peanuts?
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The cheap houses would give, and I don't mean cheap as in economy. I mean cheap as in get off my lawn kind of cheap. Those kind of people, they would give out the circus peanuts just so you'd stay the hell away from their house.
That's one step up from like an apple or
Yeah. Yeah, or what was it? A Bible track with a penny or something. I mean, come on. I'm not against Bible tracks. Nobody, clock me. But come on, it's Halloween. Give me a break.
what is it in the Charlie Brown pumpkin? Is it a rock or something?
Rocks. It's nothing but rocks. Yeah.
A rock.
No, 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 no.
Uh,
That's the kind of cheapie I'm talking about. It's like, come on, go for those little, what are they? They're the little tiny candy bars. They're all individually wrapped. You've got the Snickers, you've got the Mars bars, you've got the Butterfingers, you've got the Baby Ruths. Come on now, y'all. It's Halloween. Pony up once a year. Come
and
on.
you can get it in like 2 kilo bags as well. I've seen it.
You can. If you know where to shop, you can get it cheap. Mark, you suck. Just knock it off. Keyboard hater.
For me, I'd have to agree. I like chocolate bars. I like things like Snickers. I like M&Ms. I like fudge. I think fudge is great.
Ooh, God,
Um,
yeah.
as we
Oh,
were saying, I do actually like candy corn. I think it's pretty cool.
mm-hmm. And if you're ever going to make caramel apples, make them with the green Granny Smith apples instead of the red Delicious, because the green Granny Smith has the tart and the
Mhm.
caramel has the really, really sweet, and mixed together. Oh, makes me sing. It's so good.
So we have the caramel apples, but we don't have them at Halloween. We have them a few days later on bonfire night.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's one of the things that we do.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds so good. The popcorn ball. The sad, sorry popcorn ball of stale popcorn. And they take it and dye it different colors. And you're like, should I eat it? Is this something to eat, or is this a science experiment? What the hell? What do I do with this thing? Oh, Reese's. Y'all, white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups are the bomb. They are so good. I prefer those to the regular chocolate now.
I like Reese's, I've got to admit, and Maltesers are awesome as well. I think you guys
Mhm.
have like the malted milk balls, but Maltesers are a little bit different. They're kind of crunchy rather than soft.
Oh yeah, the crunchy is better. And I think you may be thinking too about Milk Duds.
Milk duds, that's it. Yeah, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. Milk
Yeah.
duds.
It's just like caramel. It's goobers for caramel and chocolate, not for peanuts.
There's that word again.
Goobers.
Goobers. And Mark says she's saying it wrong. It's Reese's.
It's Reese's. Reese. Oh, it is Reese's. I don't care. It all tastes the same. No matter how the hell I say it, Mark. Schooling me on live stream. How dare you? I'm just kidding, Cookie. I love you. All right.
But it says sour cherry balls. Nice.
Oh, I
I
don't
like
think I've had
sour apple.
those. Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah. What are they? The Jolly Ranchers.
Yes, those are cool.
Oh, the sour apple and the watermelon are to die for. They're so good. And they used to come in a like a lollipop form too, I thought. Oh no, I'm thinking Dum Dums. I'm thinking Dum Dums. Have you ever had Dum Dums?
I've never heard of Dum Dums.
Oh God, y'all, we gotta teach Purple about Dum Dums. Okay, Dum Dums. They're these little tiny lollipops. They're not big like the Tootsie Pops. They're small. Just you can like eat them in 2 crunches. And they're called Dum Dums. That's the brand. That's the name of the lollipop. And they come in like coffee flavor. It's a mixed bag. They have a mystery flavor, which really is pina colada. Sour apple, grape, cherry, and they're called. I'll have to send you some. Seriously, you need some Dum Dums in your life. They're so good. And that's what they're called, Dum Dums. See, Mark's like, what? You never had Dum Dums?
Never heard of them before.
Yeah, you have to Google them. They're good. They're cute, and you can throw 2 or 3 in a candy bag, and because they're so small, you can just grab a little handful and chuck them. The kids love them. I used to love getting those things as a kid. I got a Dum Dum. Who wants a Dum Dum? Yeah, that's what they are.
The other thing, the chocolate that the other candy that we said was kind of polarizing was licorice. See, both of us don't like the black licorice, but the red licorice isn't as bad.
Yep, black licorice.
Yeah, not
But
a fan.
the red is
Gotta
good.
admit.
Well, because you open that package and that they're already sus looking because they're long and spidery and they're black, and you're like, what the hell am I going to put in my mouth and turn my tongue black over? I don't know about this. And then that smell hits you. Ugh.
Yeah, it's the aniseed. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm done. And over here we have licorice all sorts, which is just basically a great big mixture of everything licorice. It's like, oh, no, you can keep it, thank you.
I'll stick with candy corn. God.
Pork says, what's your favourite Halloween song? Monster Mash. Mine is Thriller. Thriller is freaking awesome.
Oh God, yeah, Thriller is amazing. Amazing. I'd have to go back to my favorite Halloween song is the Headless Horseman song that Brom Bone sings in Ichabod Crane. I love that. I sing that song. Like I said, it's on my ringtone right now. If my phone wasn't dead, I'd play it for y'all. Or at least a little bit of it, so Purple doesn't get her channel struck by Disney.
Yes.
But
they're out there.
They're
waiting.
lurking.
Rat is there.
Sitting around the corner, just waiting to pounce. God.
Oh God.
But yeah, that's a good one. All of them are good.
I've got to admit, I do like the Monster Mash, but the one that actually popped up a couple of days ago that got stuck in my head forever was Flying Purple People Eater. Damn it.
I haven't heard that in years.
That's not going anywhere.
Oh my God. See, again, my phone, it is dead. I have a Halloween track list on here. And I'm trying, I can't remember. What the hell do I have on here? I put a spell on you and now you're mine. That one from Hocus Pocus, that's on there.
Oh, I love that.
Let's see what else. The Sarah song is on there. Come Little Children, that's on there. Anything that has magic in it that has to do with magic, or like the song from the Cars, Magic, that's on there. Monster Mash is on there. Thriller's on there. I've got a lot of Blackmore's Night on there. I mean, it's just, 'tis the season, y'all. 'Tis the season.
We've been sent another epic piece of artwork. Can I pull it up?
Oh yes, please.
This one comes courtesy of Chris Persia. Thank you, Chris.
He's got onions, y'all. Are those lights? What the hell? Oh my God, he's wearing a red beret.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Mimir. You're so stylish. And look at that. Look at that. That whip, that bone whip. Oh God, y'all.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Oh
and
my
look at the
gosh.
little cravat, the little striped cravat.
Look at that.
I can't. Oh, he just oh come on, he's legend. Mimir is legend.
Oh
We
my
love him in
god.
Loki. Can we make Mimir Valhalla mascot since he's Norse anyway? Can we adopt him? He's cool.
I think Mimir's gonna have to be the next emoji I make.
Oh, please do. Oh God. Could you imagine?
Oh my god. Thank you, Adega. Thank you, Chris. Those are absolutely epic.
Y'all are legend. Y'all please. Oh, my sides. Why the hell do my sides hurt every time we do a show? I get done and I feel exhausted. I'm just like, my sides hurt. Oh my God, I laughed so hard. My face is numb.
We've got some other epic songs. We've got Rob Zombie's Dracula from Adega. We've
Yep.
got Screaming Jay Hawkins from Isla Maludi.
Yep. Oh, y'all
Louise said she loves Hocus Pocus. I do too. That's one of those films I have to watch.
Yep. It's I'll probably watch that 3 or 4 times. And Practical Magic.
Halloween Town. Yeah.
Halloween Town. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes, Dave Bob. Yes. And that music will get in your soul if you're not careful. It'll steal you away. It really will. Back in Black. Okay. Thriller. There we go. Y'all got some good ones.
And
Oh,
Nightmare
yes.
Before Christmas. Yes.
Okay, my kids argue with me. At least one of them does, who he shall not be named. Darius, I'm talking about you. He says this is a Christmas movie. I'm like, hell, it's not. It's a Halloween movie. He's like, no, it's a Christmas movie. I'm like, no, it's a Halloween movie. What do you think, Purple?
Both. I watch it both.
Both. Okay.
I'll watch it in October and I will watch it in December as well.
That's fair.
And
That's
sometimes
fair.
I'll watch it in August.
And sometimes in May.
Yes.
Sometimes in April, Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's one of my favorite movies.
The quintessential Burton film. That and Corpse
Yes.
Bride. Those two are my favorite Burton films.
Yes, I always think that Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride, and Nightmare Before Christmas are all kind of interlinked.
Oh, Frankenweenie. Is that not an adorable movie? God, I love that movie. Little Frankenweenie.
And Mr. Haha, only, yes, apparently Hocus Pocus is indeed getting a sequel. I don't know who asked for it, but it's happening.
Yeah, I read about the book.
Yeah.
The book, and I was kind of like,
do we really need Bette Midler back? I don't think we do.
They're going a little woke from the book. Now, the movie may not be that way. The movie may be good, and I hope to God it is. But yeah, they've gone a little woke in the book, just a little.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. And Dave Bob, I absolutely agree.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Nick will do that on one of his Toxic Tuesdays. Die Hard.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Great movie. Great toxic movie. Alan Rickman, baby. Oh God. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. You are sorely missed.
Oh, I still miss him. Oh my God.
We all do.
Oh my gosh, you guys are the absolute best. Thank you.
Y'all are amazing. Y'all make this show. You really do. Y'all are great.
Oh, I'd say this was another successful show. What about you, hon?
I had fun. I had a blast. I got to talk about my haunted bathtub and my cranky ass owl outside my window. Yes. When do I ever get to tell these stories?
Roided up owl.
Roided up owl. Mimir better be careful or he's going to be carted off by my roided out owl. Hoot. Hoot. Damn. Take a cough drop and take some Advil or something. Get happy. Leave me the hell alone.
You 40-a-day owl. Yeah.
God, it hurts my throat to even hoot like that. Jeez. Oh, God. Anyway, but yes, I had fun, Purple. Thank you so much for hosting this today. This was a blast. We got to talk about Halloween, spooky stuff. I'm getting in the mood fantastic. I sense good things for this month.
Me too. My pleasure. You know what? I think we should do it at the same time next week.
Oh my God, can we? I would love to. Thank you. Maybe we could even have it on my channel. Who knows?
That sounds like a plan. I
All
think
right.
we should.
5
Let's do
o'clock
it.
next week, y'all. Be at my channel.
See, even Pat said you should do this every week.
Pat. Don't miss it. Y'all got to show up, though. Y'all got to come help us out because we can't do this without y'all. Is that an owl and a cigarette?
Yes.
That owl needs to learn to vape. He might feel better. He's got allergies or something. He needs help. Tonsillitis? I don't know. God.
The only owl in the country that's got laryngitis and it's sitting outside your window.
I'm stuck with him. Thanks a lot, owl. I haven't heard him since, though, so he took off somewhere. I don't know where the hell he went, but it's not outside my window, and that's fine with me.
That's fine. I'll take it.
God. Oh, these things sound so stupid when they happen to me. I'm like, oh, God, who else has a stupid-ass owl sitting outside their window hooting at them in the middle of the night with laryngitis? But I don't know. It makes for good talk, I guess. If that's my bane of my life, I'll take it.
So that traffic of a pack of smokes to catch it. I'm sorry, boss.
Oh my God. Oh, you and me both, Loki. You and me both. This show kills me.
And a massive thank you to Rod Thunderheart. Do you
Hey,
want to take
Rod.
this one, honey?
Okay. Hail Purple Valkyrie, Arwen Avalon. Just wanted to tell you guys thank you for the inspiration of my invisible femme fatale. I hope Arwen doesn't mind me modeling the fatale after her. Honey, oh my God, I would be honored.
Oh, that is so sweet.
What, the looks or the murderous side? I mean,
Yes.
just fill me in here. What are you using to model? Because I promise I'm a good girl. I wouldn't murder anyone.
Except that damn owl. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. And the ghost who filled up and flooded my bathroom.
Which could have also been the owl. We don't know.
Seriously, thank you, sweetheart. That is, I'm truly honored. I'm truly honored. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rod. Thank you for your super chat and thank you for your support. Thank you.
God.
Oh my gosh. Before we let everybody go, honey, what have you got coming up? Because I know you're a busy lady.
Let's see. Today's Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow at 2:00 is Klobby's Global Geek Gang.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow night, about between 9 and 9:15, Drew kind of sends us a link between there. Just be prepared to get it. Is the Pegasus Actual Podcast with Drew on his channel, Supreme Heretic, and also with Brightest Day. We all host that together. That's tomorrow night. And then I don't have anything Friday that I know of. So if Dadman's in here, he might want to remind me. I don't think I do. And Saturday is a Fortnite. Hell yeah. Fortnite. Either with Dadman or Fat Steven. There we go. Go Fortnite. And then Saturday, I've just joined T-Shirted Historian, his This Week in Geek show at 5:00 Eastern on Saturday afternoons. And I'm really excited about that because T-Shirt, he's a sweetheart. He's an absolute doll.
He is. We love the T-shirt.
And then there's Rambling Canucks Karaoke, which I haven't been to the past couple of ones, but I'm going to do my best to be there at this one this Saturday. That's at 10 Eastern. And then we are not doing a live stream on Sunday on Fan Fantasy Story Ideas at 4:30, but I do believe there will be either a video up or streaming of some sort. I need to get together with Firefly about that, but I'm not involved in that. But y'all still let's go to the channel and check it out because it's going to be good. So
it will, yeah. You guys are doing so well on Sundays.
Yeah, but that's it. That's it.
Awesome. And a massive thank you to Rod again. Thank you, sweetheart. He says the femme fatale needs an exotic accent. She's going to have a checkered past against men and have a mad on for getting revenge on them.
A mad on. Oh my God, I love that. That's so schmexy. I love it. Yeah, femme fatale doesn't need to be going, hey, y'all, I'm going to kill you now, okay? Here's a goober. Just doesn't quite work.
And thank you again, Rod, for the part two. We said she will get into an accident, and unlike Carolina, she's going to permanently invisible and will blame men for it justifiably so.
I still think that would be fun. Just, I love that idea. I really do.
I think
Rod,
that
you're a rock
sounds
star.
awesome.
Yeah, I do too. I want to read. I can't wait to read that. That's going to be great.
Oh my gosh, massive, massive thank you to you guys. A huge thank you to my gorgeous co-host. Thank you, sweetheart, for today. I had a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great. And another amazing show, Purple. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
enjoyed myself.
I will be back Friday as usual. I'm going to try and get another short out tomorrow, so another one of the toy shorts will be due. And then Sunday we've got a very special series starting, so looking forward to that.
Nice, nice. What time is that at?
That fingers crossed will be at 4 p.m. Central on Sunday.
Okay, great.
I'm
Good.
just waiting for confirmation from my guest.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. Absolutely.
So, guys, a huge, huge thank you to our amazing chat today. You guys were on fire as always. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your super stickers. But most of all, thank you for joining us. We are really, really blessed to have you guys.
Absolutely. Thank y'all. Just, I don't know. I get emotional, Purple, sometimes because I love them all so much. I do. I do.
We
Y'all are so
do.
special, and it'd be nothing without y'all. So y'all, and you, oh God, y'all make me laugh. Oh.
So much.
Y'all are good for my mental health. Let's put it that way, because what is it they say? Laughter is the best medicine for the soul, and it really is.
It
So
really is.
y'all are awesome.
We have an amazing community. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. So I think the best thing to say is to say good night or good evening to everybody. Love to you all, and stay spooky.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys. Mwah.